Here we go. Let's have another go at this one. Biohazard battle. See, we finished it. Did we finish it on practice mode last time? Let's finish it on easy mode this time if we can. We'll work up through the difficulties. We'll see the real ending someday. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. So I looked up the lore for this game since I never had the manual. Apparently Earth has been uninhabitable for generations while humans have been in cold sleep on board that spaceship. And now they've created this bioship to return to Earth and see if there's any place down there that humans can settle. So we're a biological ship, but we have a human pilot, I guess? Or possibly we're just built by humans? Oh yeah, and the Earth was polluted by a horrific war using all kinds of crazy bioweapons, which is now there's now flying fish and giant bacteria and all kinds of things. Which makes me speculate, this is actually the secret 1.5 Vectorman game, right? In the first game you're trying to terraform Earth after it's been polluted. And then in the second game you come back to Earth and there's bugs ruling over it. So obviously what's happened is, between Vectorman 1 and 2, we show up in our bug ship and try and colonize Earth for the humans. And then Vectorman shows up and murders us all because he doesn't understand what's going on. I've decided that's canon. I wonder if it's human piloted, human remote piloted, or some kind of bio AI. Yeah, that part I'm not sure on. I like the idea of it being a bio AI. Because they look like such personable fellows, you know? You can imagine them having personalities. But yeah, the basic plot to this game is that we're just flying to random places on the planet hoping for the best. Can we live here? No. Can we live there? No. Which one's this? Oh, this is the bubble thing. That's probably not the best one to have. Then again, this one's kind of close quarters-ish, right? Trying to remember how to play. Yeah, maybe we should go back to the green one. So yeah, first we're checking out the cities, and this one is not doing well. This might not be a good settling point for the returning humans. There's one weird train. I missed the power up, but I think I'm already at maximum power. Laser? Sure, why not? We'll swap over. So the homing laser is kind of cheap. I can just concentrate on dodging and let the laser do the work. Seen worse where you live? Fair enough. Somehow I missed that. Well, I say somehow. I know how. I was looking at chat. A great place to live. Seen worse where you live, yeah. I do know a few places that are a little more rundown than this. Go to the boss, right? Yes. Let's go ahead and take the, Oh. I'm missing all the power-ups. Again, I think I'm already at maximum power, but... would be nice, you know? That building has a face. Gasp, it wasn't a building at all, it was a... Diplodocus Cyclops. I'm sure it's no match for these bubbles. Oh yeah, the bubbles destroy the shot. That's one of the advantages. The bubbles are too slow for like conventional use, but they home a little, they destroy shots, and they do the most damage of any weapon. So I guess they're kind of a boss killer. There we go. I'll grab that, please. To be fair, you used to live near where Lady Meow works, i.e. one of the most polluted places in Europe. Yeah. It's a rough neighborhood. Okay. I hesitated about which color I wanted, so that means I don't get any of them. So I think we're under the sea now? Can humans live under the sea? Is it safe for them down here? We've been at this search for like 5 minutes and it already feels desperate. Are the existing cities perfectly habitable places to live? No? Well, I'm out of ideas. Yellow on this guy is the forward-firing one, right? That's not super useful. I think the green weapon is actually one of the best weapons in this, the spread shot. Definitely for taking down these crowds. It's one of those boring but practical kind of things, right? All the specialist weapons are good in the places where they specialize, but this one just works okay everywhere. I mean, maybe the laser would be alright. Let's try it. I do like not having to aim. I think this one does do the least DPS of any of the weapons, though. Which is fair, considering how easy it is. My thumb is tired from holding down the shoot button, but there's no reason to ever let go of it, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh, one of them got me! That was careless. Although knowing this game, I'm surprised it took me this far to die. Okay. Powered straight back up. I think I just flew past an extra life. They're surprisingly easy to miss. Yeah, this game kind of involves a fair bit of memorization to get good at it. Remember where all the extra lives are, and try and remember where you're going to get attacked from. I think Wolfie finished it on medium, so he knows it a bit better than me. He used to stay at my grand's who had this game and he played it non-stop. I only ever played it when I was visiting my grand's, basically to play it with him. Did the laser just get bigger there? I thought it was already at full power. Did anyway, yeah. Past tense, I guess. You'd have no clue now, fair enough. But yeah, you got a lot better at it than me for a while. To be fair, I don't know how great I'm doing myself. I mean, I'm getting through this section okay, because I just kind of have to sit here and let the laser do all the work. But, other bits probably not going to be so easy. Another new level, though, by the way. We are checking out a forest. Can humans live in a forest? Forests are promising environments for life, right? Do the arm thing. There we go. Okay, I didn't want this weapon, but you forced me into it. You gonna like blow up or something? There we go. Is the bioship tiny or is everything else massive? Everything else is massive. The last war was fought with biological weapons that mutated all the native life. Giant bacteria turned out to be the weapons of tomorrow. Sure, let's take the yellow ones, why not? Oh, I've got the aimable yellow one. I thought it was the forward-firing one. It's actually not ideal. I think I only picked this up for the boss, where the other one would have probably been better, but hey. I can remember this. Okay, I have to hit him in the head. Sure, that was a wonderful spot to spawn me in. How do you beat this guy? Do you just have to learn the pattern that he moves in and then go to the right spot? I think that might be it. I didn't even see what hit me there. I'm guessing it's one of these little flying moles. That worm emerged from the torso of something. Yeah, something big. Did that just game over on this one boss? Wow. What was I doing there? The torso of a giant? Okay. I didn't manage to pick up any of the weapons. Excellent start. Why did I decide to play this game? Coming home from work, I was so excited. I was like, heck yeah, I'm looking forward to my casual night tonight. I'm going to play Golden Axe and I'm going to play Biohazard Battle. You know, it'll be hard, but it'll be fun. And now I'm playing this game and I'm like, why? Why would I do this to myself? Why would I do this to anybody? Is it a parasitic thing? Laid or grew inside the host, then killed it and emerged? I guess? Perhaps it was developed as a countermeasure to those giants? Perhaps giants were one of the super weapons that stalked the Earth, but they developed those worm things to take them down. What are we going to do about our giant problem? Oh, don't worry. We imported these giant worms that'll explode out of their chests and kill them. But then what are we going to do about the giant worms? Oh, don't worry. That's the beautiful part. When the sun goes out, all the worms will freeze to death. What we're seeing is weapons and counter-weapons now running free. Basically, I think. It seems to be what the plot is. All these creatures that have escaped from containment. This is actually a really cool setting. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? There's stuff you could do with this. I mean, look here as well. Giant peas the size of a bioship. Presumably, the crazy biotechnology was not only used for evil. Although, for all I know, these are poisonous peas. I don't know. Could make an awesome game of various kinds in this world. First-person shooter, tabletop computer RPG. I could see both of those working. Return to Biohazard battle. Or Biohazard tabletop. People trying to survive in this crazy mutated world. Like, you could kind of do it as a sequel to this. You have to buy the rights. Most of the world is still consumed by the bioterrors, but there's scattered colonies around in places that have been deemed safe, where they need people to protect the outskirts, guard those borders, stop things from spreading, or they need people to deliver supplies and messages from colony to colony. Up in orbit, you've got the mothership that kept humans safe for so long, still so incredibly powerful but almost completely out of power and fuel. And legends of the incredible bioships sleeping across the planet, waiting for the time that they're called upon again. Yeah, investigate the world, explore, discover things, look for new colony sites. Look for survivors, look for lost colonies. Bit by bit breaking down, systems failing, yeah. Did not mean to pick that up, I was looking at chat. What am I playing this for, when we could be playing this, but on a table? Okay. Finding earlier bioships, yeah. Ones from previous expeditions that didn't make it. War between the colonies to make the most of the scant remaining supplies. Each colony unleashing the bioships that it's found against the others. The enemy has a Gen 4 bioship. We have nothing that can stand against it. We need you to go out and find this hidden cache of Gen 2 bioships. Maybe if we can get enough of them, they can hold the line. Okay, can humans survive inside this giant beast? It's a valid question. I don't know why you're giving me that look. It was reasonable for the bioships to look here. Contractually obliged to say you have the perfect RPG system for this. I mean, that's fair. That is a claim you're allowed to make. When you've got your system in a more tested state, I'll start giving it shoutouts on the channel if you like. Although last time I did that for somebody, I got burned. Wolfie. Linked everybody to your stuff, and I got a lecture about how I didn't have enough viewers for it to be worth your while. Just trying to help out, you know? Outrageous. Bioship being self-aware kind of makes sense here. That to the Bioship, this is a logical place to look. Yeah, I was actually just quietly thinking that to myself. Like, to the Bioship, the safe place to live is where it was born, on board the mothership, right? Being inside another kind of ship is just normal for it. Also, plot twist. What if this is a mothership-sized bioship? Another colony ship that descended to the planet long ago, trying to find a safe place with all of its crew. But it became overcome by the infestation and the colonists were wiped out and everything was destroyed. We're trying to see if we can recover enough supplies down here for it to be a colony. But we're seeing what terrible things happen to the people on board. This could be kind of interesting. We could look at each level in the game and be like, you know, design a city or a region for that level. What went on inside this one? The abandoned bioship colony can be one of our important endgame locations. People have settled here using the supplies they found, but much of the ship is still running wild. And there's rumors that there are feral bioships on board and worse things. That maybe people have dug too greedily and too deep. Okay, this is not the right weapon for taking on these crystals. To be really fun to do. I kind of really want to run this now. Okay, got the one up, don't get crushed against the wall. I think I've underrated the blue ball weapon, though. As a kid, I was always like, it's just too slow to be useful, but it does stuff. It clears out enemy missiles, it homes in, it does lots of damage. I can work with this. Okay, here we go. Rumbling with the snot shrimp. Of course, I've already got like 500 games that I keep saying I want to run after my current campaign. But I kind of want to run this after my current campaign. Oh, if only the time. I mean, when was the last time I even ran my current campaign? We've not had a regular session in ages. Which makes me sad. I desperately need for streaming to become my new job so that I can actually free up time instead of having 2 jobs at once. Too long ago? Yeah. And we were right in the middle of something. When we go back to that, I am not going to remember where we were. We were in the middle of all those delicate dinner party preparations, weren't we? Yeah, now we're underwater, bottom of the sea. I was confusing this level with the forest, because when we passed under the cloud cover, I thought we were diving beneath the waves. The session where nobody earned any XP. That was the best session. You guys just did nothing. You just chilled around the city, met up with friends, planned a meal but didn't get around to having the meal. I really like how that campaign is turning out. Just so casual. Okay. Yeah, this weapon is not working here. There's too many things in too many directions. Let's grab the yellow one. We'll give this a go. I think this is a good level for the red one, actually, because I think things just basically come from every direction. I don't know what I was doing there. I knew I was doing there. I was not having a way out is what I was doing there. Stop it! Leave me alone! Crabs are everywhere. The green one's tempting for hitting multiple targets, but everything has too much health now. Like, even the yellow one's not popping these things. There we go. Yeah, I love how laid back and casual this campaign is. It's just you guys on a road trip. Sometimes you have adventures, mostly you don't. Look at that tiny laser. That does not feel good to see. That one's kind of on me. Find it very relaxing. That's good. You know, I didn't expect it to turn out this way, but I like how I've discovered my style is the complete opposite. I should have picked up the 2 blues to power up the laser before I picked it up. Oh well. Punctuated with nearly dying. I mean, the setting's still dangerous if you look for the danger. But yeah, I like how I've just kind of discovered my style of GMing is the opposite from Angels, because we get a very good mix in our games. Angel stuff is very fast-paced, very quickly escalating. Mine kind of just goes where you take it. Aiming for lots of flavor is how I hope it comes out. Dwelling on the little things in an adventurer's life. The Angel's case actually dying, yeah. He has lost 2 characters. Well, kind of. That was entirely on me. My bad. I mean, technically the first one didn't die. They're just not really playable at the moment. They might come back. The second one died, but he kind of killed her on purpose. Because he didn't want to play her anymore. She could have just retired. I don't know why he felt the need, but hey. Do those shrimps have giant brains? I assume so? They need a giant control mechanism for something that size, right? Okay. We can maybe destroy the jellyfish mothership. There we go. An undersea vent, truly the most ferocious foe we've ever faced. She was only with us for that adventure we could have gone with. It would have been perfectly reasonable for her to say, you know, hey, we did this thing together, that's cool, I'm gonna go my own way now. Oh shoot. I was reading chat, that was pretty much what Angel's second character said. I mean, to be fair, I told Angel that if he wanted to keep playing his first character, he could. It's just... I don't know how I would run that, considering what happened to her. Morphing into some sort of demon thing and vanishing into the abyss with an army of followers. Would have been hard to roleplay, but you know, I'm not one to turn down a challenge. Main problem would have been that I'd constantly be switching between the 2 groups, because you wouldn't really have that much reason to interact for a while. To shreds, you say? How's his wife holding up? To shreds, you say? Okay. It's an angler shark with torpedoes! All of my nightmares. Okay. I died getting the power up, that's very me. I have been drinking my water, but thanks for checking. Stay healthy, Bart. One of your favourite Futurama scenes. It is one of the best scenes. I did it again. I didn't pick up the... Oh, never mind. Got a screenshot to die on. Just the angler shark... Whoa, I didn't even see what killed me there. I guess it must have been one of their bullets. I guess the, is the angler shark not enough of a threat without torpedoes? Apparently not. Oh, they're shooting things as well. That's... Wow, this is off to a bad start. I just didn't move there. I don't know why I didn't move there. Who suggested I play this game? You've ruined my evening. Did not mean to move that far. Okay. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. How am I still alive? I'm not alive. That's okay. Intentional death, speedrun strats. I need to get the blue. Come on, where are the things? There's two... Really? Okay, grab the 2 blues, then grab the red. I get the blue to change the blue weapon, I get the second one to power up my weapon, and then I want to change the red weapon, which is now powered up. That's my earlier point in the current game. It does currently feel all about character. That's good. And how the characters interact with each other. It's still danger and adventure all around, yeah. If you stop attending dinner parties. I mean, hey, it's not up to me what your characters do. If you want to if you want to retire and live a peaceful life, but you want to keep playing those characters through that peaceful life, I mean, I'll let you. Your characters can decide to do whatever they want. If you want to go on crazy suicide missions, that's also fine. But whatever thing you're doing, I think it's gonna be me focusing on the little details of life, the character relations, that kind of thing. Because I guess that's just the kind of game I run. I wasn't sure how my game was going to go when I started GMing, but that's just what works for me. You think Angel might go funny? He is the one who takes least to my style, I think. He did not like how long the fort went on for. Although he's the one who scheduled the most dinner parties. There's been plenty of dinner parties, but he's the most addicted to them, so he can't complain too much. Ah, the fort. I didn't expect the fort to last nearly as long, but I did want to make it a big deal. I feel like, gaming cliches aside, you shouldn't pop into town and say, hey, where's the nearest giant dungeon full of incredible treasure and stuff? Like, the fort had not already been looted by casual people from the town, so there obviously was legitimate danger there, right? So I had to make something that was a serious enough threat to stop it from being looted before. It had to be a place where, like, a casual level 1 adventurer could get wiped out. Where thieves went in, saw that it was horrifying, and then just left without actually encountering the terrors. That's why you got every room had a new horrific horror. Thanks, that's what I was going for. You nearly did. Would have been a valid decision. I mean, you always had the option to leave. That's why I didn't. That's one of the reasons I didn't pull punches with the danger. You were there voluntarily. You could suffer the terrors. That was on your head. Why did I stand in front of the torpedo angler shark? But yeah, that's why I gave you a crap ton of loot at the end. Because, I mean, an ancient keeps, fortress, palace kind of thing should have a lot of treasure, but B, this is the sort of thing that most adventurers... Conquering a fort like that defines an adventurer's career for the typical hero. Some people would be retiring now, like, yeah, I fought orcs a few times, I was on the front of a major battle, but my real thing was when I cleared out that fort and made my fortune. Settled down in the local town and lived off my riches. Okay. I'll take the green one, why not? A new ship? A rival colony ship? I don't remember this level at all. Maybe I've never made it this far before. Is this an enemy mothership competing for Earth territory? I mean, you're the ones that started saying to me that the fort itself was like a mini-campaign. But yeah, that kind of makes sense to me, because that would be like a mini-campaign to somebody. That would be a big thing to do, clearing out something like that. Games are made of less. Yeah, giant ship. Okay, it looks like it's infested. This is another fallen mothership, I think. Like the giant bioship that we encountered before. They thought they'd found a safe place to land. They thought their bioships had found a safe place and they brought the mothership down, but they never made it into their safe place. Into the safe hollow they'd found. The spores got them in the air, infected the ship, took it over. Consumed the systems. Okay. Can't destroy those. I think this is the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. I don't remember this in the slightest. Ah, it's falling on me. Why is that a thing? Okay, it's intangible, apparently. I'll take... Okay. Would have taken the blow. This does not look good for me. Can I just get over here? Am I safe over here? I think I'm safe over here. I think I've cheesed it, guys. As long as I... Nope. I wasn't safe over there. There's a pilot? I did not see the pilot. No, give me the green one. Ideally I want the blue, but I want the green one first to power myself up. Jeez, this is stressful. I should have gone more aggressive on getting that green one, but there's missiles, torpedoes in the air. The humanoid visible through the holes before I died. I think I may have glimpsed him. I didn't really pick it up. Pepper, hey, how's it going? And Athron. Hey, how are you both? That's the first ever raid I've gotten, by the way, so thanks for that. Thanks for stopping by, Pepper. I hope you're doing all right. How was your stream? You guys all remember that Pepper was the guy doing the charity stream recently? Oh shoot, that was not smooth. He just got made affiliate, so feel free to congratulate him for that. Oh, I desperately need a weapon power-up. This is not working out for me. I died too early, I've lost all my power-ups, and killing this thing is going to take years. Your first time raiding? We're getting a lot of firsts lately. Okay, I did. That orb was just not cooperating. If I could get one of the blue bomb weapons, that'd be great, but it doesn't seem to be happening. So you get subs and ad money now, right, Pepper? Oh, really? It was blowing up as it fired at me. Does that count? I think now that you're making a profit on this, you can officially call yourself a professional streamer. I think I should be okay over here as long as I waggle the thing. I need to be proactive with blocking the shots. Oh, is this where the pilot was? Just a second. Just above where, like, the windy things are? There is kind of a figure inside, isn't there? That might be the pilot, yeah. You get subs and bits. You need to be a partner for Admula. Okay. So you're allowed to get the money that's given to you, but not the money that you make. Fair enough. Now what are we looking at? Still, that's good. I don't really know which things are affiliate and which are partner. I looked into it when I first started, but I don't remember at this point. Oh, hey, I finally got the blue thing. Sweet. Now we can do some damage. Did we... Nope, of course there's another bit. Well, there had to be a boss fight, right? I don't know what this boss is going to do, and I have 1 hit point left, so this is probably going to be game. But we'll see. Don't crush me, don't crush me. That was unfair, sir. You're going to be one of those streamers who refers to them as bitties. I am now. Fair enough. This is the main engine? I guess so. Although who knows what qualifies as the main engine now that it's all corrupted. Grab the green one, then grab the blue. Okay, this is a better start. Assuming I don't immediately mess up and lose my power-ups. Let's see. Remember to like and subscribe. Okay, I immediately messed up and lost my power-ups. Oh, it's a fair question. I finally relented and started putting the game as retro instead of picking out the individual game, because I always forget to change it. This is an old Mega Drive game called Biohazard Battle. It is a fairly obscure one. And it is also unrelentingly hard. I am playing on easy mode here, and this is the furthest I've ever gotten in my life. And I'm not that far in. You start the game with 10 continues for a reason. Basic plot here is that biological warfare has basically destroyed the Earth. It's been taken over by all kinds of strange corrupted creatures, giant germs, that kind of thing. Human survivors have been sleeping for thousands of years on board a cryoship. And now the cryoship has created the bioship that we're playing as to go and explore the Earth and look for a safe place for the survivors to land. So far I've not had much success. Give me the blue, give me the blue. Side-scrollers in the Mega Drive were always challenging, fond memories though. Yeah. This game's really hard, but it's also cool. It's fun. I have fond memories of this. Also by association, because I didn't have this game. It was at my grand's house, so I'd play it when I went there. And Wolfie, who is my cousin, lives quite a distance away. When he comes and visits us, he'd stay at Grand's. And I'd go around and I'd see him for the first time in ages, and we'd sit down and play this game together, so... It's kind of a special memory. 2 of us playing this game over and over and never getting very far. What's happening over in chat? Slightly less bad as you've never heard of it looks cruel. Stay on your ship, you crazy humies. You never got past the first level on this? What difficulty were you playing? It's a hard game, but the first level is maybe not that bad. The Humies might be staying on the ship for a bit longer. I assume at the end I find a safe place to land, but so far it's not good. I imagine the spaceship is probably running out of fuel or something, that's why they've sent us down now. It's always nice when an older game evokes such great memories, yeah. Yeah, the games that were somewhere else are the ones that bring the best memories. Not the one that you got to sit around and play all the time, the one that you only got to play on special occasions, the one that your best friend had, or that was at a distant relative's house, that kind of thing. Those games mean something. Okay. Here we go. The blue weapon is definitely the way to go on this one. Even a poor game played in good times, I thought of fondly, yeah. That describes like half of my favourite games. Poor games that played in good times. Ooh, nope, okay, not getting that one. So for those of you who are just tuning in, the way the weapons work is like... There's 5 power-ups of different colours. Each one is a different weapon. And depending on which ship you're playing as, there's also different weapons. Like some of the ships, the blue power-up is like this burst weapon that hits everything on screen. Whereas with this one it's a boss killer. Super slow, super crazy damage. So yeah, for this level feels like the blue is the way to go, since it's all one giant boss. What am I aiming at here? I don't feel like I don't seem to be doing much damage. Should I be hitting the fins? Occasionally flashes when I hit it near the front. Did you see that there's 4 different ships? Yeah, there's 4 different ships to choose from. And each colour weapon has 2 different forms, so the different ships like mix and match which weapons they have. I don't know that this ship's got the best weapons, but it's the one I always played as a kid. Okay, so I am destroying the little tube things, I guess. There we go, all the tubes down. Now he's deploying fighters against me. Okay. I kind of dashed into that one. Oh no, oh no, no, no. They're everywhere now. I don't like this. Oh, did we get it? Tentacles seem to be protecting it, so the area towards the front is weaker. Okay, that makes sense. It's a flying manta ray, why would you not pick this one? Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Rays are awesome. This is clearly the coolest looking. I've never gotten this far before. I don't know what this level is. It's got some interesting music. What weapon do we want, do you think? Getting a lot of enemies. Let's try the red one, the homing laser. Oh, that's not as strong as it could be. Why are you not powered up? New turf, huzzah. This is some interesting music. I feel like maybe we're getting somewhere. What is this, like an old military base? Warning, Kantani. Is this a bioweapon manufacturing facility? Because if we're looking for a safe place away from the bioweapons, we may have gone to the wrong spot. Music in this game is great. So many of these old games have such great music. Considering the limitations that they had, it's really impressive. Cool effect for the homing laser, not seen anything like it before. Yeah, points for creativity. This is the weapon I used most as a kid, because I can just dodge without having to aim. It still has its upsides. Okay. Can I get that? Okay, suddenly homing laser not looking so hot. Isn't the flying manta ray a bioweapon? Am I the real monster? I guess kind of. The game calls it a bio ship. I'm not sure if we have a human pilot or not. But the point is, we're not rogue. We're working for the humans. I serve the users. That kind of thing. Okay, let's swap back to this one, I guess, since it's close quarters. Yeah, homing weapons are always good in games because then you even if they're rubbish as weapons, you can just concentrate on dodging and not worry about having to aim. Oop, okay. It's stressing me out. I can't look at chat for even a second. I saw somebody saying hi to Lady Meow, but I didn't see Lady Meow actually arrive. Oh, good news, I'm dead. I can read chat. There are no limitations in music. There are no limitations, only imaginations. How's it going, Lady Meow? Thanks for showing up. I guess humans did make all the bioweapons. Yeah, the thing is, all the other bioweapons were made for the war. They're weapons. This is a... it's a bioship. It's for protecting humans. It's trying to keep people safe. Yeah, there are a few different ships here. The Manta's my favorite. I like this. This guy's kind of cool. The little bird guy. The flying swordfish. Concentrate on dodging her. Just because I'm concentrating on it doesn't mean I can do it. Alright, let's get back there. Did you miss a game? Yeah, the first game I played was Golden Axe. But that doesn't take long. It's like half an hour. What the people who made the nukes said? They said that they're for protecting people? I mean, I guess there's that argument. There's deterrent and all that, but... deterrence and all that, but, nukes are still intended for military use, right? This is almost a form of emergency services. We're looking for a safe place to unload refugees. We're like... search and rescue or something. We're engaging in combat because we're being attacked. We're not fighting intentionally. I feel I can defend this game morally. Yeah, I think what's happening in this level is that the bioship has just given up on trying to find a safe place and decided we're just going to destroy the bioweapon facility, right? Then everywhere will be a safe place. Why not? So I guess now we're going aggressive. A ray that shoots frickin' laser beams from its head, you're military. It's a self-defense capability. Being self-defense doesn't make me military. Okay, maybe a bioship could be used for combat. But I'm still saying there's a line between a ship being made to go into dangerous places and look for areas humans can survive, and giant bacteria that were dropped on human cities to just kill everybody. It's the best defense, a good offense. Yeah. You can't get killed by bioweapons if you've destroyed all the bioweapons. It's not a nice corner to take. What is going on in here? There's sponges everywhere. These things spitting grey things at me. Are those eggs? Are those baby bioweapons? Are these the mothers? Okay, I wasn't getting out of that one. I feel like we're making progress though. We're slowly getting further, each time. We can get rid of this big thing, please. Okay. Seem to be going on the attack. Yeah, it does seem like I'm going after, like, a bioweapon base now, I suppose. According to the blurb online, these levels are the safest areas on the planet. Yeah. These are the areas that the mothership picked out as being areas where humans can theoretically survive. We've just got to investigate how bad the monsters are here. Trying to figure out if the pink things are sponges, like Roombas, auto-cleaning devices. Maybe? Oop. Okay. Maybe once the, maybe once the bioweapons have destroyed a city, the pink things are supposed to go in and clean up all the waste. Oh, this is not looking good for me. Just get through. Just get through. Get through while we're invincible. Grab the one up. Are those sea creatures that clean other sea creatures? Maybe? Maybe they're for bioweapon maintenance? Stick with the yellow thing, why not? Please don't kill me. There's not a lot of room to maneuver here. I'm glad I took the up route and not the down route. It's looking like that was a good choice. I mean, it was looking like that was a good choice. And the slinky got me. I'll stick with the yellow thing for a while. There's not a safe place to be right now. You guys are stressed as I am right now. I feel like we're coming up on the boss here. Look, an open space. I can sense it. But I've got one life left, so I don't think it's going to end well for me. This game is making my thumbs hurt. I want it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I just want to point out that this is, again, that this is the easiest real well, this is easy mode. I don't know if it counts as a real difficulty, because I'm not sure if we can get the true ending this way or not. In practice mode, the only easier difficulty is practice mode, and that ends after like 3 levels. Oh, come on! It slipped in from above. I wasn't ready. We didn't even see the boss, unless that was the boss, and all of those are the boss together. Starting to feel pretty stressed. My thumbs are hurting. There's not a lot of games that can do that to me anymore. It's okay, we're learning the level. We're getting it memorized. Okay, so I want the green. Wonderful. Immediately lost the green. Also a life. I'm gonna get the green and then I'm gonna switch to the yellow. We're gonna try this time. Less spread, more damage. Might be better in the close-in areas. Although if I got in the green, I could have upgraded it again here for a level 3. That would probably have been the smart choice. If I can switch to a red for the end, I'm going to try and do that, because when everything's coming from every direction, not ideal. I want that yellow, I want that yellow. Okay, here we go. Get the yellow, get it. Now I think about it, I have a lot of games that are around the theme of Earth has been destroyed, go and recolonize it for humanity. It was obviously a thing that was on people's minds at the time. You know, I'm not sure about this weapon. I feel like the defense ship's yellow laser is clashing with my bioship's green laser. Like maybe we could find some colors that fit together better? It's a big theme back in the 90s, yeah. We were playing a game from this era the other day, an Olympics game. And we were caught out by the fact that it had East Germany and the Soviet Union as playables. Like, that kind of hints at what was going on in the minds of the people when they made this game. Oh. Okay, that was my bad, I guess. Oh, bouncing eggs behind me. Can I sneak past the sponges? Nope. There's just so many things to watch in here. They're everywhere. You get attacked from every side. You get killed by missiles because you just weren't looking at that 1% of the screen where the missile came from. You were watching the missiles in the other 99%. Not color coordinated. First fashioned souls, now fashioned bioweapons. If you're not fashionable, then you've got nothing. You're definitely stressing right now. Let's continue, guys. I don't think we're getting through this one, but hey, it's always next time. Grab the yellow one, I guess. Already forgotten that I meant to get the green because I can upgrade it again. Okay, now I've got the blue because it was get the blue or die. Look, when designing a bioship, you've really got to consider, you know. Let's get the green. It's got to be fashion over function, right? You don't want a bad-looking bioship. This is a living creature designed to protect humanity. Do you want it to be ugly? What kind of message does that send? You're not fashionable, you're nothing. You like me for a reason. Thanks, man. If I were playing MMOs, I could do an entire stream of just me designing the character. Does the jaw look better at 14 or 14.5? I know the colours in my costume clash, but is it a good clash? Does it get attention? This is the sort of thing I'll be dwelling on. You don't want to know how long I spent designing the uniform for my ship on Star Trek Online. You know, I want it to say I want it to be a Starfleet style uniform. I want it to say Starfleet, but I also need it to say me. You know, what compromise can we find there? It's all about the confidence, exactly. You can't expect a starship crew to perform well in an ugly uniform. They need to look good and feel good. How can you take on an army of sea sponges if you're not feeling your best? Oh, I did not mean to pick that up. Was it a green one? Green is okay. Oh, it was a red one? That's less than ideal, but I think we're coming up to the big open space where the boss is. If I can just stop crashing into everything... Oh no, we've got to get through all this first. This is the worst part. Early TNG uniforms were not great, yeah. Didn't even get to the boss. I think that's last life. Played Elder Scrolls Online with Entropic Angel, and the first half hour was him saying, "Are you ready, Narellon?" And I'd be like, "I'm just adjusting the eyeshadow. I'm changing the hairstyle." See, I liked the second version of the TNG uniforms best, probably. First Contact late DS9 ones were your favourite? See, I liked the DS9 ones that had the reversed colours, but what I didn't like was that then everything else adopted that style. Because the original idea was that it was to help differentiate Starship crew from Shuttle crew. Not Shuttle crew, Space Station crew. Like, you were supposed to be able to recognize who were the visiting Starship people, who were the local station people, and because they also have very different roles, right? That's why DS9 had different uniforms, but then they just decided that was the new style uniform, everybody's gonna get it. Kinda took the point away. Also, having the DS9 people in mostly black made them look like the maintenance staff that they were, whereas the colourful uniforms for the Starship crew were the exciting adventurers. First Contact's your favourite Star Trek film? It's pretty good. It's definitely a contender. I guess I should pick a different game, guys. I don't feel like going through all that one again for a second try. Let me toggle things off for a second and I'll go through my game list and see what jumps out at me.